Okay, guys, I am back, Gigi fam. I am back. And what I'm over here doing now is I'm putting some soil, some fertilizer around my plants. I'm just doing the fruit trees and I'm pulling this back, pulling back the mulch. If y'all can see what I'm doing, pulling back the mulch. And I do this from time to time throughout the seasons. Want to give me a chance to examine this soil, which looks very good, very good. But I have some citrus I'm going to put around this tree because this is a citrus tree. I'm over here in Citrus Grove. And I'm going to do this to all my fruit trees, whether they're bearing fruit or not. Put a little citrus around them. And that's just some citrus for the citrus trees. And then in this bucket, my little handy dandy bucket here, I have worm casting, some 10-10-10. Nope, not no 10-10-10. Lord, but it's a blend, a total blend that has everything in it. I have some ocean forest soil, worm casting, and blood meal, and I just take it and kind of sprinkle it around the root of the tree, around the base of the tree, not on the tree, but just around the base of the tree. And that has everything in it that they need, and I just simply cover it back up. That soil under there is nice and moist. I do not need to water it, but I may just wet it in. Oh, this is letting me know this is Citrus Grove. If I was to have somebody come out here into the garden and they were by themselves or with me, they could see that this area is called Citrus Grove and that this is a ruby red grapefruit right here. So that's what I'm doing, guys, just so y'all could see. And I'm gonna continue on doing that with the fruit trees. But that's what I'm doing out here now. Husband ran to Aaron, and then when he come back, we'll get with finishing up that fence, or I'll be running Olivia to work, and then when we come back, we'll be getting with finishing up that fence. I'm just doing this for all of the fruit trees, but I'm only putting citrus around just the citrus trees. I do have my citrus tree out there that I do something with. Knocking down this spider web, child. The girls are out here early this morning. They got up, freshened up, and came on outside. Y'all, I laid this rosemary down and didn't put it in something. I see some other stuff I done left out too. I went on in the house. But I laid this rosemary down. I'm gonna stick this rosemary somewhere. I'm gonna find a home for it, its own little bucket or something. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna put it up here. And I was looking for these this morning, wondering where they were. While I was harvesting all these tomatoes, I was wondering where was that. It's for the rosemary. I'll stick that with her. But I'm just gonna pull back some of the soil here from around the lemon Myers tree. It has a flower in here. The flower will benefit from this as well. I'm gonna put some citrus tone around it. Ooh, I felt a little something. I don't know if it was a leaf or if it was a spider web. I don't know. I'm leaning too far in, y'all. I'm leaning too far in. I'll put some little citrus tone around here. And then I'm gonna sprinkle some soil around here. What are y'all fussing about? Oh, well, that's them, honey. They know mosquitoes out here. Janelle is fussing with them about digging in the dirt and gonna make the mosquitoes come. I take it that she don't want to get bit. So she fussing with them, begging them not to dig in the dirt. So And I'm also going back here to my little orange tree that I have in the yard. This is the smallest orange tree right here. And if I'm not mistaken, I do see an orange, one, two. I see two oranges, three. Last year didn't give anything. Last year didn't give anything, but I was feeding it um during the off season. I was putting stuff around it because I want to see if I could get it to start growing. Because it used to give oranges, it would just give some. And this is about the size that I would like an orange tree to be. That other one is humongous. To my daddy, the bigger they were, the better it was. He loved that, but I like them a little small. So I'm going to put some citrus tone, just sprinkle it around out here. And I'm just going to throw some of this soil just right around it. Just right where I see the roots at. And I have come and watered this tree as well. But I'm just going to throw the soil out around it, because the roots grow out. And that's what I want to feed. I'll probably get some more citrus tone for it. And I'm gonna do the same with the large orange tree as well. Put plenty of citrus tone around it. Put plenty of this fertilizer soil around it. Hold on, guys. Y'all, I can see that cat is really a menace, because I can see where he has been digging at my fertilizer when I was having the blood meal dug into and dragged around, and I was saying I didn't know what it was and stuff like that. I'm now thinking it was this cat all along. That's what I'm thinking now, that it was this cat all along. I got my little handy dandy rake right here, because I'm gonna rake some of this stuff from around the tree. There's some vines down here, and I'm gonna try to rake around the tree as much as I can, so when I cast my fertilizer out, it won't be just on the top of the leaves and stuff, that it actually can get down to the trees, get down to the root of the tree. I mean, I probably should have had my safety glasses on. Let me go around to the other side. If it's a spider web, y'all see a spider web? Okay, get a little stick. There's some little sticks laid around. Get a little stick and knock it down. Now, we can get behind everything here. I don't care to be getting behind some of this stuff because of spider web, but I am going to go around this tree, because I want to rake the leaves from around it. The soil looks pretty good. And I'll probably water this in as well. And this is just the citrus tone that I'm throwing down around it. I know this tree is I know the roots on this tree is far out, but I know it could suck it up some. So this is as far as I'm gonna throw it around that way. That's the way I did last year. I just wanted to kind of clean up around it. I didn't want the fertilizer just falling right on the leaves, because a leaf may blow, and it may not get any of the nutrients that I'm trying to throw out here for it. And one year I did put like some fertilizer sticks down here. I didn't see anything that did. I didn't see anything that did. So, and I still have some of those, but it didn't make a big difference in the things to me. So I didn't worry about using that again. But I got these trees done, and I'll probably just water that stuff in. Yeah, I got the two trees, those two trees done out here that's in the yard. So I do try to fertilize these trees too, because this orange tree has brought us plenty of fruit. Before we started a garden, we had these two orange trees and this fig tree. This fig tree is going through because one side of it had plenty of leaves and figs, and the other side just have figs and hardly no leaves. And at the top it have some figs but hardly no leaves and looking dead. I don't know what's going on with it, but I have fertilized it too in the past. I have fertilized it too. But I got those citrus trees done right here, and I have one more. I have that lemon tree in, and I'll probably put a little citrus tone around that, y'all. But I noticed that the cat been digging in the citrus tone, so I don't know what he's trying to find in these bags. Maybe he thinking some food out here in the bag, so he just scratch it. But that bag is heavy, and I was over there moving the fertilizers of 10-10-10 and just realized I'm not supposed to be lifting anything heavy. And, that it's heavy. But I just said, God, you're not even supposed to be lifting anything. But because husband's gone, he's on an errand. And I didn't drag it anywhere. I just had to lift it. I got the citrus tone and the 10-10-10 stacked on top of each other. So I had to take the 10-10-10 off the citrus tone in order to scoop up the citrus tone. And of course, I put it back up there, So used to doing stuff, but not thinking, because of my back. I was Monday and Tuesday, I was on the bed. Wednesday, before Monday morning, I was at the ER. And Monday day and Tuesday, all day, I was in the bed, flat, because of my back. Wednesday, I was up a little bit, and I was like, what the doctor gave me at the ER, it's not quite doing what I needed to do, and plus it was just making me sleepy. I can't be on medicine that make me sleepy, honey. I have to go to work. Just so happened I didn't go Monday. I was already supposed to be off Tuesday because I took a PTO day. Wednesday and Thursday, which is Thursday, is today. Today, which was my off days for this week, because it's my long week again. I think this is the 11th, if I'm not mistaken. Under these months of the year are rolling by. You hear what I say? Time is winding up. Yeah, this is the 11th, Thursday, June the 11th. So this was my normal off day for this week anyway. This is my long week where I'm only off on Wednesday and Thursday. So I was off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday already. And so I called out, took a PTO day, a sick day for Monday. Tuesday, I was already going to be off for some stuff that I had going on personally. Couldn't make that, couldn't do anything with that, because like I said, I was flat on my back in the bed. I couldn't be there where I needed to be at, but everything turned out all right. You can always pray and send the Lord before you, because if he ain't in it, it ain't going to turn out worth anything anyway. So then I was off Wednesday and Thursday. So I have had quite a few days off. Friday in the morning, I got to hit it, and I can't hit it groggy, sleepy. So I was like, I need to go to my doctor and find out what else can I get, because I do not need nothing that's gonna have me sleeping and out of it. I can't function like that. The medicine that he gave me in the ER, I'm not even supposed to drive while taking it, and I can understand why after I took it. And I don't take a whole bunch of heavy medication, so strong medicine, it knocks me out. It definitely puts me to sleep. The most I take around here is a Tylenol, and I try not to take those. If I could drink me some herbal tea or rub some castor oil, some organic castor oil, or some kind of something on me instead of taking something, that's what I do. I hold out on the pain. I have a pretty good high tolerance for pain, but sometimes, when the pain is there, you like, well, that shouldn't be hurting. You need to go to the doctor and see about that. That's what I do. But yeah, that's my ramble. But right now, I'm going back up here on the patio, and I'm get to this lemon tree. Not this lemon tree, lime tree. I keep calling it lemon. Y'all see Papa back? And they waiting on that Papa, honey. These granddaughters are spoiled. Any grandchild that come here is spoiled. I have had all my grandchildren at one time or another. My oldest she lived with me for a year. Her 5th grade year, she came and she lived with me for that year and for the summer. Then she went back to her mom's. So guys, I'm gonna work on this lime bush right here. I'm gonna fertilize it as well. I did put a little stuff in here when I planted. I may not put anything in here because it has not been as long as the other one. I only had this maybe about a good month or so, and I put fertilizer and stuff in there. So I don't think I'm gonna do anything to it right now. I don't want to overdo it. But I am gonna mix up some more soil and go around putting some around my peppers and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mix up me some more soil without the citrus, and I'm gonna go around to some of my plants. I harvested some kale. I just cut the kale off. I need to go pull this root out because I cut that kale off and I gave that to my son and my daughter-in-law when they came the other day, as well as about 30 quail eggs. Honey, the quail is laying. Yesterday I looked, that was like 18 eggs, in that little thing that Olivia collected. That was the all day 18 eggs. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But our quail egg basket, honey, it is runneth over. It's runneth over. So we're sharing and we're using them ourselves too. The only way I have eaten them so far is boiling them. I like a good boiled egg, especially on the salad or just with a little seasoning on it. I like it. But guys, you seen what I was doing with the fertilizer and the soil, and I do that periodically. Go around, pull the mulch back and sprinkle that soil around there. Then I water when it's time to water in. It waters in. It rained yesterday morning for a good little while, but then it got back hot. So, and a lot of things, water didn't hit it. So I'll probably be trying to water again. I have plenty of mushrooms growing in the soil, especially back in this raised bed. Plenty of mushroom. Let me let you guys see. If y'all watch the video where I put certain things in this raised bed back here, you will understand why. Look at all the mushrooms back here, guys. Even on the ground. Look at that big bush of mushrooms right there and everything that's in here. I usually just take them and smush them back into the soil. Even have some down there. And they're like that in a few places, but mainly over here, and especially right down here in this area. I have another eggplant with a flower on it. That's the one the flower fell off of. So those are growing. I'm glad everything over here is growing. It's not growing wild, but it's growing. So, and I'm happy for that. We only have one persimmon left on this tree, and it's looking heavy. I'm just hoping that the tree could hold it because it's the only one left. If I had a tree full of persimmons and I was losing a few, it probably wouldn't be a big deal to me. But being that we only started out with 4 and the other tree has none, it's a big deal to me. So yeah. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to go ahead on and end this video. And Gigi fam, I'll see you guys in this garden later.